are
I
now.
can fake laugh.
We are now.
Guys, hi.
I didn't know when to hit the record button. So Kim comes in, she talks a lot, and then that's a mean thing to say.
I mean, it's
She
not
comes
a
in,
lot.
she rolls like you're usually coming in from like doing something else.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
I was
Today
like,
I'm Chef Kim.
You are legit, Chef
I am
Kim. You even
legitimate.
have the markers in the
This
in the shirt
is
sleeve.
this is my official.
That's interesting.
It says my name, Kim Wilcox, right there.
You
That's
got the name on the jacket.
I do. I am official.
Get out of here. Why doesn't
Yeah.
it say Chef Kim? Why does it just say Kim?
Because I get real awkward when people call me.
Oh,
Chef
do you
Kim.
really?
I do because
You don't like it?
no.
Why not? No, I do not.
Because I feel like there are chefs.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I know how to put flavors together
Yeah.
and how to apply cooking techniques.
So you're
Well-
like I feel like kind of like a fake.
Like it feels like what's the word? It feels like a
You're not like at a Michelin star level.
No, I'm not a Michelin star level. I'm not I'm not even like a James Beard award winning chef. Like
For those of us that don't know, who is James Beard?
James Beard award winning is like you're real close to Michelin star, but like not quite.
Gotcha.
Like you're up there.
So he was like first loser.
James Beard, he was first loser, second runner up. But like people get James Beard awards.
Okay.
To be a chef, but he was an American chef.
That's fair.
So, oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, he did cooking shows. And so there's a James Beard Award that like awards chefs for
Check.
their accolades and like there's so many things. And so when people call me Chef Kim, like it does a disservice to like the legitimate chefs
Yeah.
because I'm like,
You're like, that's not me.
that ain't
Yeah.
it, baby. Just call me Kim. So I tell people that all the time. They just call me Kim.
And it works.
And it's fine. But like they'll use it. It sounds good. So like if I'm going to meet with a customer, then they'll be like, oh, we have our chef coming in. And I'm fine with that. But if you call me Chef Kim, then like there's a weird.
It's kind of like for a lot of times, like I go by Jordan, and people will be like, "Hey, Pastor Jordan." And I'm like, if you want to call me that, it's fine. And I sign my name Pastor Jordan a lot, but
Yeah.
like, it's
Could
one
you
of those
imagine
things
if I signed my name Chef Kim?
I would love it. CK1,
CK1.
little Calvin Klein action, stealing from the greats.
Yeah. So,
Oh, my
but I
goodness.
look like a chef.
You did today.
So
yeah,
it's,
big time.
I mean, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
ready to be out of this outfit though. I'm ready for sweatpants, baby. It's like, but once I get sweatpants on, I'm not doing anything else.
It's
so
over. It's over.
I've got to
Yeah,
stay in this so
yeah.
that I've got another presentation tomorrow. So
Hey, well,
anyways,
you guys are here. You're listening to the world famous Grease and Grace. My name is
and
Jordan, and we already
Grace.
established who's across the table.
Chef Kim.
Yeah.
Chef Kim, number one.
Rush Hour Radio. Anyway, we're going to mix it up a little bit. So as you know, every week we take on a new topic. We dive into the greasy and graceful aspects of life. Sometimes it's current events. It's the ocean. It can be fall. It can be all that other crazy stuff. We're in a little bit of a new place today, so we're kind of getting used to like the acoustics.
There's nothing on the walls.
Not yet. Not in this room. So
All I have
we're
to look
working
at
on it.
is you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Stare at like my coffee cup or something like that. It'd be a
gonna make
whole lot easier.
Unbroken eye contact with you the whole time.
So pop culture to things we know a lot about, things we know nothing about, and we're just going to give you like our own unique blend of humor and insights and stuff like that. So you just take a seat, sit back, relax. It's going to be delightful.
Why does your shirt have a star where Indy is?
This is my Ben Rector shirt. Have
Is
you
he
not seen
from
it? No, this is the tour shirt. So on the back it says,
so
"I
he's-
saw Ben Rector in Indy."
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's wearing a white shirt.
Yeah,
But on the
with a-
pocket,
with a
there's an
pocket.
outline.
Oh,
of
cigarette
Indiana.
pocket.
My mom used to not, she still doesn't, she doesn't wear pocket shirts
For
with
that reason?
pockets. Because she didn't want people to think that she looked like she was smoking a cigarette.
I always
So we never had
want to
pockets.
put like a fake pack of cigarettes in that pocket.
Candy-
Everything. I
candy
love it. I
cigarettes.
love like the little. I never use it, but I'm like, that's a sweet little pocket.
I don't buy shirts like hardly at all with pockets on them.
It's trendy.
My mom gives me crap anytime that I put them on
Why?
my boys though. Because it looks like you're carrying a pack of cigarettes. I don't know.
Let's throw them in there.
Karma, let us know.
A couple of pens, or whatever. So it's
No.
like kind of sagging
But
down.
the problem is like if you do anything,
Oh,
they're
they're going
flying
away.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a bad design.
It is, but it's also extremely brilliant.
Anyways, the star on his shirt is in Indiana and it's in the middle, which is not where we're from. So I was really
Yeah, it's an indie.
Yeah,
It's the
that makes
indie
sense.
star.
Okay.
Like the
All right.
paper.
So hi guys.
All right. Before we get into the topic for the day, we're gonna hit up a question. Kim always gives a question before we start. So Kim, you fire away with the question.
All right.
Then we'll give the topic. We'll explain the topic, and then we'll go on the greasy and the graceful side of things. I am so dragging right now.
Why?
I don't know. I am just a slug right now. So
sorry.
I'm gonna work on getting caffeinated while we carry it down
I drink
this road.
coffee before, and I think I'm gonna drink coffee after. I have so much stuff going on today.
I am just a slug right now.
That was us.
I got some LaCroix.
LaCroix. LaCroix. That tastes like flavored TV static.
I love LaCroix.
Mm-mm.
Is it LaCroix or LaCroix?
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
LaCroix. See how much.
Can you
phlegm we
imagine
can
if you're
get
at a
out.
restaurant, they're like, what can I get you to drink? And I'd be like, I would like a...
Do they drink that? Do they drink that in France?
I don't know, but you cannot
It's a
buy
French
the...
name.
Okay, here's the deal. Like, when I go to restaurants, I would order this as a drink. I don't understand why it's not on the menus yet. Why is flavored water, not sparkling water, not on the menu yet?
Because it's gross.
Do you know how many people drink it?
Nope.
A lot.
Because anybody
A
that
lot.
drinks it, I look at them and go, ew.
Ow. Ow.
I'm not a fan.
Ow.
I'm not a fan of flavored water. Or sparkling water. I don't understand sparkling water. We have a friend that she drinks plain, warm, sparkling water.
Not warm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, she does.
No.
Yep. She used to live in Germany, and that's how they drink it
Oh, I
in
know who that
Germany.
is.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
And she doesn't refrigerate it. Yeah. That's
And
it
she
gets
likes
like
the
my
Aldi's. She
jaw.
does the Aldi's ones, too.
Yeah, it gets to my like.
LaCroix. All right, what you got?
Anyways,
Question of the
okay.
day.
Question of the day.
Bum.
Okay, you're going on Family Feud.
Uh-uh.
Welcome to Family Feud. Who's on your team?
It reminds me of the Saturday Night Live Family Feud with what's his name, Keegan Thomas.
Yeah,
Goes-
no, Keenan Thompson.
Keegan Thompson. Yeah, he's like,
Welcome to Family Feud. Welcome to Family Feud. We got
a good show for you.
Jordan Muck and his family. So well, let me tell you about them.
all right, Family Feud.
Okay,
this
who's-
stuff was Steve Harvey.
Who's not? Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
I love Steve Harvey. Yeah,
Anyways, who's on your like panel?
my family.
No.
No, I can bring anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in. You're coming. That's easy. I'd do it. Who you got,
How
Jordan?
many people are actually now
Who
that
you
I
got,
need?
Jordan? I say, well, first of all, this is my friend Kim. And they'd be like, what up, Kim?
She's a real weird source of information. Oh yeah, what she got? What's she gonna tell you? Let's see. How many people?
These are people I know, right? Like, I feel like really bad because, like, if I leave somebody out, and
Okay,
I'm
you can
doing
pick
this,
one person from your family.
my wife. Duh.
Okay, well I
That's
knew
easy.
that. I
Yeah.
knew that's what was the answer.
But I'm going to tell you right now, she's not going to be the best time. I'll tell you that right now. Like,
We're going for knowledge.
you and I are having a great time. She's sitting there going like, why would you say that? She's too practical. Like, she's very like here's what would happen. If I go on Family Feud with my wife, she would look at Steve Harvey and be like, what kind of stupid question is that? You asked 1,000 people that question. I feel like you could do better with your life. Like, that's what she would do. She operates, man.
She'd be mad at the audience for
She
answering
would. Yeah, like,
the way that they did.
And she would see it like ding, and she would be like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's her personality,
well,
101.
you know.
She's just like that.
Okay, so you got me
And my wife.
and your wife.
Not in that order.
You need, okay, so 5 family members,
5?
5 people. So you need 2 more.
So 2 more?
2 more people.
Oh man, like I'm immediately thinking of like people I'm just gonna have a great time with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I gotta just immediately think. Who's yours? I got 2 more, so I get time to think here.
So I would choose you.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
100%.
I know it'd be a party. I think I don't know because I'm thinking like which brother would I choose? I wouldn't choose
Oh,
Josh
yeah,
because
yeah.
Josh also
You would not bring your husband?
he
He's gonna do the same thing Bethany would do.
I don't know. Like I think he would analyze it too much.
Yeah, that's what Bethany would do. She'd
Because
be like,
I
why?
ask him questions and then he'll be like, let me think. I got to think of like a question that Family Feud
give you one.
would have. Give me a Family Feud question and I will answer it the way that Josh Wilcox would answer.
So, like, for example, name something you might eat with crackers.
So what kind of cracker are we?
I love that you didn't even think about it. You just went straight in, and you're like, I know exactly what he would say.
Well, what kind of cracker are we
what are we doing here?
eating? Because if we're doing like a pumpernickel,
Are we putting peanut butter on it or jelly?
Like, that would be.
What are we
and
doing
it's
here?
like that's not the question.
Define
Stop,
cracker.
Stop focusing on the cracker. But so he wouldn't like say this is dumb. He would just analyze it, and then we'd be talking about something else, and Steve Harvey would be like, "So Josh,
on to the next one." Okay then. Like for example, name something people often do at night. My wife would be like, "Sleep. We're out. We're going
Are
home."
we talking about late at night or are we talking early in the evening?
She would make me go home. She'd be like, "Hey, we're done with this. This is stupid." I'd be like, "I'm having fun. I want to stay with my friends." Get in the car,
I'm trying to think. So Caleb, my brother, he's the middle brother of our siblings.
I would
he
probably
would be
take
a good time.
I would take.
But Caleb, no, I'm not going to take.
You're not taking Caleb?
No, because Caleb. I don't know which one I would take. Caleb,
you know he's gonna at least look good. Like he got that going. He's gonna.
Him and Steve Harvey are gonna match.
They're gonna be all right.
But Caleb would come up with like the weirdest answers. Like he to the cracker question, he'd be like, "The styrofoam peanut," and you're like, "Nope, who would ever think that?" Or he'd be like, "Well, I'd put another cracker on that," and you're like.
You're dumb.
Caleb.
Come on. Yeah, you
So
can't have somebody that's like gonna be like completely ridiculous.
So I think I would have my brother Keaton go.
I could see Keaton. Keaton would do good. He would think it through.
He
too.
would think
He'd
it
be
through,
like,
but he's got enough goofiness. Like you need to have like a correct.
If you're going to win, take him. If you're going to have fun, take your other one.
Yeah,
that's kind of like the difference between the two.
I'm going for the money, so I'm bringing Keaton.
Yeah, Keaton's.
And then let's see, who else would I take? I have.
Wait, let's flip this up.
Yeah.
2 celebrities, because if we name people might not know those people.
No, but we could tell them why we pick them.
Oh, okay. But I was just gonna say, if you pick a celebrity, then like everybody knows who that is. Like I'm bringing Matthew McConaughey 101.
He's really been making waves.
Hey man,
podcasts.
Yeah, he has. He's been lighting it up.
What celebrity would I take? Oh, maybe I would take like Emma Stone.
Oh, that's a solid choice.
She would be a good one. I think she's got enough silliness.
Yeah.
But then she also.
I feel like Matthew McConaughey is a good
would
pick.
have good
Maybe
answers.
Joe Rogan.
I don't know anything about Joe Rogan. Other
It
than
doesn't matter. He's just this big dude. He's big meathead on the end.
I'm trying to think of who else. I would want like I'm thinking of like a character. So there's a show called Abbott Elementary.
I know what that is.
And one of the teachers on there, I think that she would be a good time. I'll bring Quinta Brunson, who created Abbott Elementary.
There you go.
I've been watching that
That's
lately.
fair.
It's such a funny show. It's like The Office for school.
Did you see the new show, The Paper, that came out? It's
No.
like from the creators of The Office. It's supposed to be like a continuation. I haven't seen it yet.
No,
but
that
I've heard
sounds
about it.
dumb. You can't create it again.
Ew.
What made it nice was that it was original.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said Joe Rogan
And Matthew McConaughey. And my wife and you and me. It's over, man. Joe Rogan and my wife are going to end up having a conversation. He's going to be like, "You married a wild woman, man. Like, this is nuts." And Matthew McConaughey's over there just smoking a joint like, "What is happening, you guys?" And I'd be like,
He's telling a life story.
He is. He's like,
He's not
"What?"
even-
He's like,
We're off the rails.
Name something people often do. And he's like, man, I sit on the front porch, man.
Oh, you know who else would be good? I can't think of her last name. Her name's Sherry. She's who does she play? She's in
Sherry.
Oh, who does she?
That narrows it down to like 100 people.
Have you ever seen Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's like The Barbershop. I've watched so many of those.
But she's the pregnant one. You know who I'm talking about?
100%. I can't think of her name though.
Sherry is her name. I don't
Sherry.
know. So, anyways, that's
Sherry.
all right. We got ourselves a nice team. But I do have 2 friends that I would absolutely invite. And
I
it
do
would
too,
be
but
a
I just
good
know that
time.
people might not know who they are. Like, and that'd be weird.
That's not weird.
Fire them away.
Brett and Keziah.
There we go. Nobody knows. I'm sure they're great to you, but nobody has any idea. People are like, cool.
I choose you, Brett and Keziah. Oh, but
glad.
then I'm
Thanks for
thinking
listening.
like, oh, I have another friend.
Well, you got an alternate?
I know. I like a couple alternates. I'm like, oh, do I want to win or do I want to like? Now I'm really like, I'm joshing this question.
You're
I'm
like,
like, do I want to win or do I? If I just want to be there for a good time, it's a total different.
It all
panel.
depends on how much you need money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on to the topic of the day.
Okay, so last week we were talking about the guy dropping 21 stories.
Oh yeah,
from above, which made me inspired to talk about extreme sports.
Okay.
Today, specifically more so rollerblading.
I was a rollerblader.
I know you were.
Yeah.
So I know that you have enough to talk about.
I was.
What is that sound?
That's the air conditioner. A wing.
No, that's a motorcycle.
Was it?
I can hear everything in here.
I know you can. It's weird.
Are you?
It's the air conditioner.
Oh, guys, we're in a new location, even though we're not. I'm all sorts of messed up. So what? Well,
I gotta define it first.
Yeah. So what is?
All right.
What are extreme sports?
What are extreme sports? Action sports, adventure sports, or extreme sports are activities perceived as involving a high degree of risk of injury or death.
Don't all sports?
No, if you're curling, you're probably not going to die unless you have a heart attack.
How many people have died during curling?
I don't want to even.
I'm
going to
find out.
Okay, that's fine. These activities often involve speed, height, a high level of physical exertion, and highly specialized gear. Extreme tourism overlaps with extreme sport. The two share the same main attraction: adrenaline rush, caused by the element of risk, and differ mostly in the degree of engagement and professionalism. There you go.
People have died.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
People have died.
People died walking out their front door, Kimbo.
223 people
died in curling?
We identified... Oh, okay. Never mind. We identified 223 people with curling injuries.
Injuries, not
208
death.
Were classified as acute rather than chronic.
Yeah, they're good. They
okay, but you can die.
Oh, well, you can die doing anything. But what I'm saying is these people probably had like arthritis and it flared up. Like, my fingers hurt. I bet they do. Let me give you examples of extreme sports. Ready?
Okay.
We got
curling.
Yeah, curling. Free solo climbing, ice climbing, base jumping, cave diving, ski mountaineering, which is where you hike up a mountain and then you ski down it. Paragliding, obviously, like the other things like skateboarding, snowboarding, rollerblading, things like that. And by rollerblading, I mean like extreme inline or aggressive inline is what it's actually
How extreme did you get?
Half pipes and street courses, stuff like that.
Street courses,
like the X Games where they have like the street course where they kind of like set it up. Yeah, that type of thing. Boy,
all right.
What up, biking boy?
So we just started rollerblading, my boys and I, this summer.
Did you?
Yep.
Did I like
Bought them. So my oldest son, he is the active kid. He is the wild card. He very much enjoys it. Like, he's like, yes, let's go. My other son is like, can we just roller skate?
He just wants to
roller
go.
skating considered extreme sport?
It depends on what you're doing. Like, I mean, if you're going to the roller rink and you're going around circles, I would say no, because anybody can do it. It's kind of like ice skating, right? But if you're like, hey, I wonder if I could ice skate down a mountain.
Well,
like, that's a whole different ball game.
Or like,
P.S. I love the roller rink. I we've talked about this before, but I would love to open up a roller rink. I think it'd be so fun.
You could.
It'd be so fun.
There's land here.
Yeah, just make it happen.
I say as I look around
all skate,
with a furled
all
bra.
All skate.
Let's turn what do they say?
What?
Let's go the other way.
Yeah, let's switch directions and go the other way.
People still go roller skating.
There's one in Plymouth, Indiana. There used to be one in South Bend, Indiana, but it's no longer.
It's a sad remnant of
We're not
the
talking
past.
about that, though. You could also include in there, like, bungee jumping, cave diving. I mean, there's just so many of them. Wakeboarding, wingsuiting is a new one right now. All that other stuff.
Wingsuiting?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like base jumping, but like as a
and you
flying
fly.
squirrel.
Yeah, you look like a squirrel.
I've seen those. And
Daryl, you look like a squirrel.
Okay, so what extreme sports have you done?
I snowboard.
What am I doing here?
Aggressive inline. I don't know. Answering a text message.
No, I'm turning my phone off.
Get off!
I'm turning it off.
I skateboarded for a while. I'm not a great skateboarder, but I can do it.
Is skateboarding an extreme sport?
Yeah, skateboarding's really tough.
Is it?
Oh yeah, really.
Well, I mean, yeah, it has to be because I can't do it, and I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying rollerblading's hard, but like rollerblading's easy in compared to skateboarding. It's a whole different level.
Yeah,
and I'm saying that as a rollerblader.
So okay, so
grease it up, baby.
So
Grease it up, baby.
my first grease with extreme sports is how do you get into them? Like,
You start small.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I'm like, I want to become a base jumper.
Oh, yeah.
How do you get to a base jumping? How do people find themselves into these situations?
So this is wild, and I feel like every time we have a topic, I can always speak into it, and maybe that's just how God has destined my life. My uncle actually has over like 60 skydives.
What?
Yeah, like he used to skydive all the time. I don't know his exact number of jumps, but he was like, he was at the point where he could do it by himself, but he would also like take people up and skydive with
Wow.
him. So if you ever wonder like who's the guy you get strapped to when they jump out of a plane
Your
for the first
uncle.
time, he's my uncle. Yeah,
All
Uncle
right.
Dean. What's up?
That's a
Deaners?
weird moment. How long does it take to fall from a plane?
I have no idea. We just had people in our church do it.
Really? I
Yeah.
almost asked two, but
It would be irrelevant.
Yeah.
So you start there. You start but just doing a tandem jump where like you're with a person just to see if you like this. Like, hey, this is something that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And then you get your certification, which I always think is hilarious that you have to get certified to jump out of a plane.
jump out of a plane.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I have to take a bunch of classes. No.
For what? What
Like,
are they going to school for?
So you have to learn how to pack your parachute. You have to learn how to what happens if things would go south. You have to learn like the altitude of when to pull your parachute, how to look at that, how to fall.
Wow.
That's a important thing, I guess, too, which is amazing because you always wonder, how did we get here?
Yeah, that's genuinely like, how did we? That was my question. Like, how do you get to this point? Who was the first person?
Somebody was like, well, Dan did not make it, so we should probably write a policy on that
I just
one.
like who I don't know who the
Yeah.
first person was who was like, we're going thousands of miles per hour.
Well, let's just
in
jump
the
out.
clouds.
Yeah.
Let's go and
well,
see what happens.
I bet we could jump out of this.
How many people do you think it took before die
A
before
lot.
they were like, yeah, we should probably make some regulations?
But I think it's that way with like everything in life, like cars. Like I think about how many hundreds of thousands,
Yeah.
if not millions of people have died because of auto-related accidents. And you go, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have put that roll bar there. You know, like there's just like, it's just kind of like a live and learn situation.
It just feels like somebody might have like accidentally rolled onto the plane and they're like, that looks fun.
Yeah.
He looked like he was having a great time until he hit the ground.
If we had a way to stop that, like the ground thing, that'd be perfect. Anyway, so then after like you do so many jumps in a plane, then you kind of like move to the base jumping side of things, which is like you're jumping off of.
I feel like you should start at the base jumping.
Well, base jumping's a little bit tougher. And again, I'm speaking totally out of just friends that I know who do this. But base jumping's tougher because the margin of error is so much smaller. So the time when you're jumping out of a plane that you can throw your parachute or open your parachute is like really large. Whereas in a base jump, like it's down to, I think it's like seconds that you have to open up your parachute. And if you don't, like you can really hurt yourself.
Bad news bears.
Bad news, man. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of like how to pack a parachute.
And
That's
base
not, like,
jumping,
something-
as far as I know, is 100. I don't want to say it's 100% illegal. I'm not looking up right now, but like base jumping is illegal. Like it's not.
Oh.
Like you're not really allowed to base jump unless there's been these designated times that are set apart. Like in Virginia, for example, where people whitewater raft,
Yeah.
they have that huge, gigantic bridge that connects these two. It's like this giant gorge, and once a year they let people base jump off of it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know what credentialing you have to
Learned
do it.
a whole lot today.
There you go. I feel like I know so much about so many stupid things. That's dumb.
Key reason why I got you on my team for Family Feud.
Let me tell you what, Jordan wins.
Yeah, I'm always like, if I wanted to do something, like it sounds cool, I would love to jump out of a plane.
Sure.
But like, who?
You could do it. I got two people in church that would take you right now.
That's wild. I didn't know that we had anybody in our church that was like.
They're not certified, but they know where to go to start
That's
the process.
wild. Yeah, it just feels like one of those things where like it's really hard for people to like get into, and you have to really love it. I feel like to get into it. Like this is not just like a one and done type of situation. It could be, but I feel like.
Well, and like it's just like anything else. I mean, you just start small. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember
Jumping off a trampoline is a good start.
Right. Like I remember like skating, for example. I didn't like start clearing like 20 steps, until I could clear 2, and then you just kind of get bigger and bigger and bigger until you're like, okay,
Yeah.
this could be kind of serious.
Who taught you? Were you just like
Self-taught. Nobody teaches you. I mean, well, and that's kind of the cool thing about the community in extreme sports is because everybody's kind of looking out for everybody else. So you kind of like analyze like what that guy did right and what he did wrong.
That's beautiful.
And then you kind of coach through it.
Wow. Look at that. Didn't
It's just like life. It's anything's like that, right? Like, hey, watch out for this or, whatever.
So there's no coaches? I couldn't be like, hey, coach.
There is actually
Leon?
so there's a place in Pennsylvania called Woodward. I don't know if you know what that is.
Why do you know so much?
I know, it's stupid, right? Woodward is an extreme sports camp where it's like a legitimate camp, but they have like half pipes and foam pits and the whole 9 yards. And there's legitimate coaches there, and they welcome people. You can do like camps, and they'll actually coach you through like the whole process. They like train people up on how to do this stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, my grease is that I'm like, how do you get started? I don't know how you get started. And then like once you're in it, I feel like you're in it. Like that's your life now.
You kind of like find your identity in it. Like, I mean, this is who I am. So
do you have to come up with like a name? Like, that's Bass Drum Billy.
I feel like you get it. It's kind of like
the Squirrel Flying Sally.
Have you ever been whitewater rafting?
No, I want to go so bad.
So there's always like the tour guides that are with you, like they get these weird names. Like they like yell at each other. They're like, "Hey, One Tooth Willie, hey, I'm gonna go down with this group. What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know, man. What are you doing?"
I knew somebody who was an instructor for whitewater rafting, and like
those people are hippies.
Personified. Like what you would imagine would be an instructor. He personified that perfectly.
Long
had like
hair,
the big beard and just always wearing a bandana. Like,
and I think people like genuinely want to be those people. Like they're like the people that go in there, they're like, I could do this, and you're like, no, you couldn't. Like these people have given up everything in their life just to do this.
I wouldn't want to teach anybody. Because like that's when I feel like so extreme sports is one of those things. Like, yeah, you've got like baseball and soccer and stuff like that. But once you get to like extreme sports, the level of like common sense maybe that people have to have if you're teaching
you gotta have a few screws loose easy.
Like if you're teaching somebody how to extreme sports, I feel like it would be the most frustrating thing because it would be like, all right, so we're gonna be learning about our life vest here, and like you're talking about it, and then you have like Isaac in the back who's like, what's this thing do? And you pull it open, and then he's like, oh, I can't breathe, and it's like, I told you not to pull the string. Like,
which is always comical why they wear helmets. I never have understood that in my life. Like people have helmets on when they're jumping out of planes. They do it like the guy that dropped in for the Red Bull thing. Like, why do you have a helmet on? I mean, seriously.
If you're falling,
what good is it going to do?
From 21 stories, the helmet's not helping.
Yeah,
it's not doing anything for you.
I do not understand. I can understand like motocross. I can understand like skateboarders, rollerbladers, stuff like that. If I'm jumping out of a plane, do I really need a helmet on? I mean, come on, for real.
I mean, you probably have some people who right now are like, yeah, you absolutely do. But also, if you're jumping out of a plane,
right,
the least concern is your helmet.
You could hit your head when you fall on the ground. Like, yeah, I could.
But also, I'm hitting a lot more than just my head. Like,
I wonder forget the guy who like was like, hey, we're going hundreds of miles an hour. Let's jump out of the plane. Who's the guy that was like, you know what? We should probably wear helmets.
It was probably some like random mom who was like, now make sure that you bring your helmet.
Yeah, that's like rule follower Randy. Like, you guys, we should probably wear a helmet. Shut up, Randy. Shut up.
Let me live my law. I wonder how many like helmets have saved.
Well, even in like
in
the skating community, like you have to wear helmets in competitions, but like on the road,
nobody does.
No way.
But I feel like I can understand a helmet for that. I've seen people just eat it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I feel like a helmet probably would have helped.
Oh, I've knocked myself out at least 6, maybe 7 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, minimum.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, does football?
No, not even close. The level there is completely different.
Yeah, but
when you're throwing yourself down a handrail, I understand
balancing on 2 wheels.
Yeah, exactly. Like a little different, you know.
Yeah.
But
do you have any races?
Greases?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like it's really hard to get good. Like it takes a long time.
It is. Yeah.
To get to a level where like if you were like, yeah, I'm gonna compete. So there's this there's this movie that like when we got the rollerblades, because Miles is like a method actor. And so like once he is watching a movie, then he is that
He chameleons a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when we got the rollerblades, he was a little hesitant. And so I was like, ooh, let's watch this movie. That's all about like competitive rollerblading. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Where was I going with this? Shoot. No.
We ventured down a road.
Oh, no.
Lost it.
And, sugar.
We're talking about chameleons or whatever.
No, it was before that. Sorry, guys. Welcome to ADHD.
You're right.
This happens sometimes.
Your original question was like, do you get better at it or whatever?
Well, it's just so hard. So like I have skated since I was a kid, but like how do you get to that level of good?
Yeah.
To like if you actually wanted to compete. It's so hard to get to that level of competition. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't understand.
It's like any sport. Like, and this isn't a grease or it's not a grace either, but it's something that's so crazy to me because when I was growing up, we all just skated. Like that's what we did. So you get up in the morning and it was like, hey, here's where we're going. Here's what we're doing, and you take all your buddies out and then you go skate.
Yeah.
The fact that people make money and have sponsorship is wild to me.
Yeah.
Like just wild. Like the fact that there are people out there who are like, this is what I do. This is my full-time job. That's just so crazy to me.
I don't understand how you make money doing that. Like it's through sponsorships, but yeah, like how is that your full-time job? What does your day look like as a professional skater? Yeah,
to get like, and that's so like, for example, I follow a couple like skateboarders because I still watch like skateboarders. I love it. I just think it's like it's poetry.
Impressive.
It is. It's and I think there's something super beautiful about it, and like it's art to me. And so like when I look at like some of these guys that skate, I just go, man, like that's amazing that's your job.
Yeah.
Like, did you get to do that? So they have like a rhythm too. Like, I mean, they go out, they practice, they're doing their thing. Just like you would go into a test kitchen and you do that kitchen or whatever. They're out like working a trick and making sure that they can make it happen.
So like I used to dance. So like there was always like these.
You don't dance anymore.
No,
not the way I used to.
No, like I was in tap dance and like so. And I did ballet. Yeah. And so before you're actually doing the dance or whatever, you have almost like these warm-ups. So I wonder, like, what does their warm-ups look like? Yeah. Are they just like, all right, go out.
Throw myself down this handrail. Here we go.
How many times do you, like, go on a half pipe? Just back and forth?
A lot of guys just do it. I mean, you just kind of, I feel like this is an interview more than, like, a grease and grace. That's okay. But, like a lot of, it's kind of like when... Man, the only way I can like kind of equate this at any way is a musician. Because you know how a musician like practices, but then you have to nail that in performance. Yeah. And this is where I think like extreme sports today is so crazy to me because it's one thing to do it on the street with your buddies, right? And you've tried like 10 times or whatever the case is. And then you land it, everybody's excited. They're like, that's so sweet. To be able to repeatedly do what you do in a setting with like people around is so wild to me. Yeah. Because you go home, cook a hamburger, right? No big deal. Now do it in front of 3,000 people. Yeah. And you have to do it the exact same way that you just did. Yeah. I guess that's true. That is a hard thing. That's so crazy. It blows my mind. Like musicians are the same way. Like the fact that you can just reproduce this it live is unbelievable to me.
Anyways, do you have any greases?
A lot. This is just a total like side note, but a lot of people in extreme sports are either crazy nice, which is the grace side of thing. Yeah. Like they just are really, really good people, or they're complete jerks. Really? Oh my goodness. There are just like an ego? Oh my goodness. There are some people in the extreme sports world that are just like very prideful, full of themselves. Name one. I can name 10. Majority of them super nice. Majority of them is super, super nice because they're so laid back and chill. Yeah, but there's some guys out there. It's like you are a huge tool. Like you need to calm down. Yeah, that'd be my. That's thing. Unfortunate. Mm-hmm. Huh. How do they get to that? Like what? Why? How do people get to being tools? Yeah, like in extreme sports. Like I wonder why it's like. I think you're just full of yourself. Sectors. You're just like I'm doing something really cool, or you do something that nobody else can. Yeah, you know. Okay, so there's like the X Games. Have you ever watched the X Games? Mm-hmm. I very much enjoy the X Games, but I watch it and I'm like, they're still around. Yeah, is it in California? They're all over the place. They travel.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
look at that.
A lot of them are out west just because the weather's perfect all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like they have like way cooler skate parks.
Oh, 100%.
Our skate park the other day we went to, and I was like, this is. What do you do here?
Yeah, 100%.
We tried to go down what do you call it? Scootering.
Oh yeah, there's some
extreme.
people out there. I would say that's extreme sport. There's some people out there who do stuff on
This
scooter
whole
that I'm
episode
like,
is just me asking
wow.
questions.
Like, oh yeah, it's crazy.
Well, do you have any? You don't have any other greases?
Greases with extreme sports. I mean, I don't know because I was in the world for so long.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those things where I go, like people who are really good, and this is where I think it goes into like the jerk side of things. Like people who are really good, oftentimes don't help other people get to that level either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get into it? Like, you get to the same level.
I remember, like, so you kind of like fall into a crew. I don't know if it's still the same way like this anymore, but like, so we always had like the same 3 or 4 guys that always skated together. We just did
battle crews.
But then you see another guy out there, and if he's like no good, you kind of just shake him off. He has to kind of like prove himself and prove his worth. You're not going to like come alongside of him and be like, hey man, why don't you skate with us? But then some guys do. They just like bring people in and they'll like accept them into their thing. So the greasy side of things is sometimes you look down on people because they're not as good as you. But the graceful side of things is sometimes you watch people just pull people in because they're like, hey, you could totally do what we do.
That's beautiful.
There's a lot of community in it for sure.
That's beautiful. Yeah. I think extreme sports are just really hard. Like,
well, yeah.
Really, really hard. It's
Some
like,
of them are hard. Some of them are just, you just got to do it. Like bungee jumping, for example. There's no skill in that. You just throw
but then
yourself
how do people
off a building.
like, isn't there competitions? People like competitively bungee jump.
Yeah, they do. I don't know.
But
what that
like,
would
what's
look
the
like, though.
competition?
What?
For?
Yeah, like how high can you go?
This
off
is
the
Bill.
day?
Bill was able to jump 470 feet instead of the usual 465.
Right.
Because I know that there's competitions for all of these different like extreme sports, but like,
yeah, there are to a certain extent, but like there's some things that are just extreme and they're a sport, but really anybody can do. So anybody can bungee jump, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can skydive.
yeah,
I mean, you don't have to, like, you could do that, you know. But if you're talking about like skateboarding, like not everybody can.
I feel like there's separate sectors. There's like subsections of extreme sports.
I would say there's 4 different categories. You have a normal person's category that anybody can do. Like you and I right now, we could drive up to Chicago and go jump out a plane if we wanted to.
Yeah.
No big deal.
You don't have to go to Chicago. Listen, there's a lot of sky right where we're at.
Just go right now. And then you have like on the other side, like people who have like a skill. And then I would say there's 2 categories in the middle of that. Like where it's a skill, but anybody can really do it. Like roller skating, for example, right? But then there's like a skill, but it takes like you're really good at that skill.
Yeah.
So I think there's kind of like categories into that.
Ice skating is considered an extreme sport?
No.
Oh, okay.
Much playing hockey.
But even that's not like considered an extreme sport.
No.
Do you have any graces about it?
I love extremes. I love the community. The community to this day, if you were to go on my YouTube feed, for example, to this day, I still follow so many people.
Really?
Because
do they still do it?
Yeah. So like when we were kids, so skate videos are huge. You know what a skate video is?
Like people filming themselves skating.
Right, but skate
or their buddies.
Well, skate
Their buddies
videos are
skating.
actual like videos that people have like put music to and like they edit it in a certain way, and so like they have like sections. So basically what it does is it just hypes you up to go skating.
Yeah.
So we would get a skate video, we'd throw it in the VCR
With your giant.
yeah, with the boombox on or whatever, and then we would just be like, okay, we can't take it anymore, like, and then we would go skate.
Okay.
So that's good. It just kind of hypes you up, but. Now it's done so well, and this is the thing. Like Bethany will come in and she's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "I'm watching a skate video." She's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Cause it's so pretty." She's like, "Oh my goodness."
The transitions are so good.
But it's when you put music and skating together, it is like this like really elegant and I love the sounds to it. I love to this day my favorite sound ever is wheels clicking on the sidewalk. That tick, tick.
Oh yeah,
Like, I
was
love
like
that
thinking
sound.
about that sound. I do like that sound.
It's just
and
it's probably just nostalgic for me, but like, and I love the sound of like the metal.
I like the
that
sound
grinds.
on half pipes.
Yeah,
I very much enjoy that.
I mean, it is so relaxing, like to me, like, and to see somebody out there doing it in their element. Like, that's cool, man.
Yeah. I feel like those.
I love that you
extreme
move straight into
sports-
Grace's. You're like, Jordan has nothing greasy to say about this. We're just gonna go right
which
to
is
it.
okay. You can have all of the love for extreme
All the
sports.
love.
I very much enjoy how much fun they are. Like realistically, if you're doing any of them, most of the time, like should you survive it, there's a smile at the end. Like there's some kind of like there's an adrenaline rush with it. I feel like there's a different type of adrenaline rush that happens with extreme sports than with like hitting a home run or scoring a soccer goal. I could be wrong, but like I feel like it's a prolonged almost adrenaline rush because you're just constantly in it.
Yeah.
And so like I love rollerblading. I don't know if skiing or snowboarding. Like,
they would count.
Those,
for sure.
I feel like there's not really extreme sports. But
I think it's in that second
be.
category. Like anybody can do this, but it does take some skill.
Yeah.
Like, but once you get that skill down, you're good. Whereas you're not like maybe when you're skiing or rollerblading or whatever, you're not like maybe jumping on a handrail. So you got the skill down.
Yeah.
But you haven't like taken it to the level where you're like, I think I could clear the steps.
How do you get past? I guess I'm going back to Greece's. That first time that you fall.
Oh man.
It's like I'm not doing this ever again. I don't know.
When we were in your spot, so like with kids, like my kids skated, they just did.
Yeah.
Like it was normal for them. But like, so I would like put my skates on and like grind stuff and whatever, and they're just like dumbfounded, like what is happening? Because you don't lose it. It's kind of like riding a bike a little bit.
Yeah.
But then you fall, and you're like,
Oh.
old man falls are a whole lot different than young man falls, because you're like, ouch, there's a lot of body going down there.
I'm a lot further away now from the ground than I was. So the first time that, the first time that I
worse.
So the first time that I went out rollerblading after I got on, I had been thinking about getting rollerblades for so long.
Yeah.
And so finally I was just like, just do it, kid.
Yeah,
like
make it happen.
you've got big girl money, go do it.
Yeah.
So I went and bought them. And it was the first time that I went skating without the boys. And I was like, I'm going to go.
I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah.
And so I put my rollerblades on. And as I was putting them on, Josh, who is Safety Dan in our family, like through and through. Josh was like,
Rick.
yeah, he was like, so you got the boys' helmets? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, why didn't you? And I go, because Josh, this is like riding a bike. Like I don't fall, right? So I'm like, I don't need a helmet.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine. So he was like, okay. So full of confidence.
Sure.
So
my hair will catch me if something happens.
So at the end, I head out, and at the end of our road, we have just enough of like a decline that you really start picking up speed close to the end of it. But it was like late at night, and so the road that is at the intersection, once it hits probably past like 6, nobody's really driving on it much. Like it's a pretty quiet road.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just like go on the decline and then I'll just turn out onto the street. No big deal. Well, Kim made a mistake, and I didn't realize like how much speed I would be gaining, but also I looked in this car that was coming and I was like,
they're not going to stop.
They're not stopping and I'm not stopping. And it was like these milliseconds.
Did you hit him?
No, because I was like, I saw the speed that he was going. I knew the speed I was going, and I was like, we are going to meet. So either somebody's got to
slow down, somebody's got to speed up. Yeah.
And so because I was already going too fast, I had nothing else to do but throw myself
on
back.
The ground.
Oh my gosh, I still have a scar. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta. Can you see it?
Yeah.
100%. So I threw myself back so that I wouldn't hit this car.
And then when you fall, you're just like, ow.
I just laid there for a second. And then I like realized, I was like, that person saw me fall.
100%.
So they also probably just went home.
100%.
And they were like, dude, this chick just ate it right next to us on rollerblades. I fell so
100%.
hard. And then I had this moment of like, I gotta get up so that they don't think that I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't. Like, luckily, my hair did catch.
It is so funny though, because you're like, just get up, so everybody knows you, and you're like, I'm fine. And inside, you're like, I'm dead. Like I am absolutely dead.
My hand had a like nice. It wasn't. You couldn't see the bruise, but like my hand was bruised.
Yeah.
My tailbone was not happy. And
totally get
the
it.
whole time I was like, I got to act like I'm okay. And so I wore long sleeves so Josh didn't see that I like my pride.
You don't want like blood pouring down and him be like, I told you. You know, you should have wore... If you wore elbow pads, you would have been all right.
Pride comes before the fall.
100%.
This is the lesson I took. So the fall is always hard. I don't know.
Oh, it hurts.
What
so
happens
from the time, like, because when you're a kid, you're indestructible. You don't even think about death. Like you don't even think about getting hurt. I mean, So I remember I went home one time. And back to my hometown, and there's this giant stair step that we used to just, throw ourselves off 360s, the whole 9 yards, or whatever. And I looked at that for a solid like 5 minutes and was like, what was that? That is so high. I mean, I'm talking like over like 10 feet tall. Like, and I'm going,
goodness.
What were we?
You would jump off of that.
We just not only jump off that, we would jump off that going like, 10, 15 miles an hour. Just chucking ourselves off multiple times.
That's wild. Yeah. I don't know how anybody after the fall gets back up and is like, yeah, we're going to keep
Tony Hawk
this.
is over 50 and he's still on the half pipe. Like, I can't wrap my mind around that.
Who's the snowboarder?
Shaun White.
Is he still?
He's still around. But here's the thing: you never lose. So like when I go skiing, or if anybody wants to go rollerblade, I just love it. Because even though I'm not throwing myself down a handrail or jumping stairs or grinding on anything, like the feeling of just being out there is so nostalgic.
I very much do love just like the stroll. Although I have learned, and I don't remember it ever being like this, but the amount of cardio that is required.
We went rollerblade. Last time we went rollerblade, we came back and I was like, my feet hurt. Like, why do my feet hurt?
My feet, my one ankle, like.
And I'm like, I'm an athlete too. Like, I'm not an out of shape old man here. I'm going, what happened?
Yeah, rollerblading, I feel like, is one of those sports that like. It's a lot more cardio than what
and I love watching people who are out there because there's a lot of people that like look out their window and they're like, look at that idiot skating around. It's like, dude,
that's legit.
You don't know what you're talking about because that it is no joke.
Yeah.
The problem with rollerblading right now is it's just like anything else because people are so accustomed to being at home. This might be one of my greasy things. Is like people won't get out there and try anything anymore.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I ride a bike, an e-bike to commute, and it's funny. Like I get some really weird looks from people just because I'm not the person who's in a car driving. And it's like just because it looks different. I think that's the hardest thing for me to wrap my mind around is there's so many people who look out at you and go like, that's dumb. That you look stupid.
Why would you do that? That takes longer than if you just drove.
And you're like, because it's fun. Like I think we just miss
we forget the fun
of it. Like putting on your rollerblades and going out and like, I mean, those are some of the best memories of my life, being my friends in that way.
I've been skating with another mom friend, and so we got a little mom club
That's
going.
So fun.
And so we meet in the school parking lot, and like her and I go rollerblading, and like I think she's got two kids on a bike, one kid on skates and one kid on rollerblades.
Yeah.
And then my two kids are on rollerblades.
That's so good.
And
good
we just like go all over the parking lot. It is an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Like skating with the kids is so much
There's
fun.
a different it's so different from walking. Like even like skateboarding or something, like you're just moving at a different pace and it's like I don't know, man. It's just it's the way It's the guy who's going down the rapids. He just loves that feeling of being in that boat and taking people down and being like, the
wind whipping through your hair.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Your shirt flapping behind you.
Flappity. Those underarms just... Grandma, what are they called? I don't even know.
Oh, bat wings? Is that what they call them?
Is that what they call them? Like
I think they call them the bat wings.
The triceps when they...
I think that's what they call them. Is the bat
flapping in the wind. It's so weird when somebody raises their hand and you're like, "How? Put that down."
I never learned my lesson. P.S. for anybody who's curious. So I definitely still go rollerblading without.
Good for you, man.
Anything.
Now all you need is a GoPro and just to record it. You can be an influencer.
If I had a GoPro, I would watch that fall all of the time that I had because I laugh. I laugh at any time anybody falls.
Oh yeah, Bethany's that way. Like somebody falls on the ice and she laughs.
Sorry.
And I'm like, bro.
Nope. I'm sorry. I'm laughing before I help you up. I'll help you up.
I always wonder what like life insurance policies look like. Like, how do you go to a guy and you're like, hey man, like, I need a better health insurance policy. Like, why? What do you do? You're like, I base jump for a living. You're like,
how do we cover this? You shouldn't have told me that. You shouldn't have
hey,
told me
Gary
that.
from accounting, we gotta
Yeah,
got
what is
doozy
your,
over here.
like,
I just always wonder, like,
insurance
what does
policy?
that look like? Like, how do you go to, or like, let's say you do like your annual checkups, and the doctor's like, "How you been doing?" And you're like, "I'm a professional motocross racer."
Your knees show it.
He's like, "Listen,
Yeah.
you might not want to keep this up. It's not."
Especially if you're like an old dog, like if you are like a Tony Hawk or
Yeah.
Shaun White, like what are your knees? Or are they like young and happy
Whatever.
and spry because
Yeah,
like,
maybe the
they've
opposite
built
is true.
up like strength.
Yeah, you're doing
I
better
don't know
than
if that's
everybody
how it
else.
works.
I don't know.
I don't know how
I don't
bodies
know.
work. Anyways,
This is crazy. It was a good episode. But what do you want to hear?
so I want to hear what extreme sport would you try?
Oh, would you
Like,
do if you could do it like well,
if you could do it? What?
or just do it?
Yeah, like what extreme?
What would
sport
yours be? Like right now on the table, what would you
of
do?
the list? Skydiving through and through.
Would you really?
Yeah, Josh had an uncle who died from it, but I still would go. I would love to go skydiving, but I don't know if I have anybody that would do it with me.
With you?
Yeah.
I do. I'd name like 10 people right now that would go with you because 2 of them in our church just went and they were like, "We'll do it again."
You'll have to tell me off air
Yeah,
who
well.
it is because I'm so curious. Like,
I have the video 2 of them doing it.
Really?
Yeah, they sent it to me.
were they like holding hands? Oh, that's cute.
No.
Yeah, I would do
Skydiving. All right.
skydiving. What would you do?
Like if you could get away with it, like I've always. It's funny you say this because just yesterday I was watching a skate video and skateboarding video, and if I could go back, I would have switched rollerblading with skateboarding.
Really?
Skateboarding is just so pure. Like it's just it's a
Really?
totally different. So with rollerblades, you can't ever take them off, right?
Yeah.
So like they're always locked in, and the trick selection, catalog, whatever you want to call it, is so small compared to skateboarding. Skateboarding's catalog is it's Bible thick.
Yeah.
I mean, so thick, and it's just cool. I mean, it just really is like a cool thing.
I think I would choose snowboarding. I'm not good at snowboarding, but I'm not good at skateboarding either.
See, snowboarding's like in the winter, it's cold, and
I love
I don't dig
winter.
the cold,
Oh,
so I would love like skateboarding. To me is just so much more appealing because
Yeah, I'm a winter person through and through.
Yeah.
And but I'm not good at skateboarding. I equate skateboarding to like a very chillax, but I think more of like longboarding when I think of skateboarding.
Yeah,
Like I don't think of the extreme stunt situation.
I think if I was a little bit more comfortable with the ocean, I'd probably surf. And if we had it around here, we don't like.
Yeah.
But if I lived out west and I could get
Ocean
a little bit
somehow
more,
makes its way.
it does. It finds its way into so many of our episodes. But I think if I could get like there's a lot of older guys who just swear by surfing.
Really?
Oh yeah, the West Coast. Like there's a lot of people out there just ripping it.
I feel like in the extreme sports realm, snowboarding, skateboarding, surfing
All the same.
are
Yeah.
in the same boat. Like if you
Yeah.
figure out one, you'll have a much easier time figuring out the other because all of them are requiring.
You're on some board on some like
It's just the
vertical way.
differentiation of like where you're placing your weight.
Yeah.
I feel like
They're a little different. They're a few
Yeah.
clicks off, but close enough that you can pretty
I
much
think you would get it.
you can get it. Yeah.
How many people have you seen who's like surf and also longboard? That's like one and the same.
Tons. So like there's well, even if you live out west, like there's places where you can snowboard in the morning and surf at night.
That's wild.
Yeah, so they go up to the mountains in the morning and they hit the slopes and then they come back down
What
at
is
night.
that
and-
life?
Oh,
man.
sign me up, man.
What is that life? I remember watching like there was a surf movie that came out long ago, like in the early thousands. And like people legit just like spend their day on the beach.
That's what they do.
What is that life?
Yeah.
Or like people who just like go surfing in between, like for lunch break.
Yeah,
What?
that's like we go to the gym and walk on a treadmill and they're like, "Oh, we were at the ocean like for an hour."
That's wild.
And I'm
to
like,
me.
"Ooh, sign me up."
Yeah. Different life. What would you
I would want to know
do?
who's on your Family Feud team. Like,
Ooh,
need to know that.
uh-huh.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Other thing is like, what was your reason for not? Like, so I think a lot of people have like the desire to want to do like an extreme sport, but something holds them back. So I'd be really curious,
Excuse me. Yeah.
what holds somebody back from like even trying it or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting how many legitimate fears and illegitimate fears would like go into that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Going the philosophical realm.
yeah, but then there's so many people who just like, I just think people don't want to look dumb.
Just do it.
Just do it, man.
I know people. Not a lot of people are willing to look dumb. Like not a lot of people are willing to.
If
throw
you're willing to
themselves-
look dumb, you can do anything in this
throw
world.
yourself back on the road so you don't hit a car.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and then just be like, that happened. That totally happened. I don't know. What do I know?
I wish I knew who was in that car. I really want to know their vantage point.
They're like, I saw that. Saw that happen.
I want to know that whole conversation. Like if they just like, oh,
That happened.
is she okay?
All right, y'all. We got to get Kim
All right.
home to get her into some sweatpants because she's in
No, I
chef's
still gotta
attire.
work. I
and
still gotta work.
We can't have that. So hopefully you're at home on your couch or in your car, chilling, cruising. And if you are, what we need you to do is we need you
Cruising
to
down the
hit
street in my
cruising down the street in my 6'4". What we need you to do is we need you to click that share button, and then you just go ahead and you just pass this on to your friends, family members, extreme sports enthusiasts, anybody that you know. You just like, hey, check this out. This is a great podcast. I love this. This is Jordan and Kim doing what they do best. And then if you
talking
have
be idiots.
talking like a bunch of crazies. If you have any stories, questions, or even suggestions for future topics, all you got to do is just drop us a line at greaseandgracepod@gmail.com. So, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that stuff. Social media is a good place to turn to as well. But until next time, what are you looking at?
Are you drinking coffee and your LaCroix
Yeah.
at the same time?
Coffee and a
Oh
crack!
my goodness gracious, you guys. This is, oh my Lanta.
We're off the rails. Bye.
I just noticed that. Bye.